Bienvenidos a la catedral de las mejores batallas del Nexo. ¡Vámonos! El terrorífico, el chamuco, ¡Diablo! El jefe, la parca lunara, la pantera Sonia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my Twitch channel tonight. Tonight I have for you, I will be casting the lovely CCS Road to Nexomania. We, however, have a bit of a delay tonight. There is some team members running a little bit late, so we are behind on the start time of 8 p.m., which is fine. But I just wanted to come in here, say hi to y'all. I see nobody's in the room just yet, but hey, gotta love talking to myself. It works every time. But we are going to be casting my very first Road to Nexomania game. And we have for you tonight, if I could pull it up here. Here we go. And no, I can't. I always screw this up. Here we go. Here's is your Road to Nexomania um, match tonight is LTK's GoldenEye versus the newly animated Nazguls, um, who, by the way, used to be Souls in Slow Mo. You can catch them playing on my Twitch channel. They are currently still playing um, in RCL Season 2. And yeah, they are actually, I think, in second place currently for RCL Season 2. Playoffs start next week. So hey, tune in for that. It is going to be so much fun. But tonight, wow, GoldenEye versus Nazguls. I think this is going to be a great matchup. I'm going to be so excited for this, and I cannot wait to see the results of this because my money is on the Nazguls. But hey, who knows? It's anybody's game. No bias here. I just love watching the Nazguls play. I think they have a lot of promise, and that's really great. So, I mean, this division that we are casting for tonight, and let me see what division we're in. Sorry, because I'm totally blonde at the moment. And they are encounters of the extreme in the early division. So hey, and the only reason why it's early versus late is because early means that they're not working on specific standard time, because God knows, y'all know that Annie does not like to be up past 10 p.m. at night. But hey, who knows what this season is going to bring for me here in CCS. I'm so grateful for being given the chance to cast for you all in CCS for Road to Nexomania, and I really, really appreciate it. So while we wait for this game to start, because we do have a little bit of delay, I will leave you with some music. And not like anybody's here to listen to it anyway, so hey, you can listen to it later when you all join. But hey, that's fine. Here's some tunes. Wow, nothing like being on mute the whole time that I talked. That was fun. Anyway, guys, we are just there loading up. Things are going crazy. Um, First game of the season for everybody. It should be interesting with the Nazguls and LTK GoldenEye. All of these people, superb players. In my eyes, that is, they're superb players. But this division, again, we are looking at the encounters of the extreme. And this is the first week and first night. Wow, this is early team. And honestly, I think this is only like the second game or third, maybe fourth game this week to happen. But hey, this is so much fun. It's going to be a blast. I really hope I get more people tuning into this because that would be so much more fun to watch people listen. But nobody's here. Oh, and nope, there you are. Hey, Toxic. Why is it not showing you in my stream channel? There we go. Haha, I just didn't update it. Y'all can blame me. But welcome to my craziness tonight. Y'all know I lose my mind a bit. But Rage, hey, and I see that you like turtles, so I know who you are. Ah, hey, Baby Whale. Love you, man. And Toxic. Wow, great to have you. I'm pretty sure, are you not on? No, you're on Emerald Dragons, not Nazguls, right? But yeah, so this is the first night of for me of the CCS Road to Nexomania game with the LTK GoldenEye versus Nazguls. I will be casting tomorrow night's game as well at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Blah. Um, First day on the job with my new lips, which is Bob. All of our friends, the best of buddies gang from RCL versus the LTK Bronze Brawlers, and that is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So tune in for that. We finally have a full pack here. I'm just gonna let them know that I am ready, and we can go to game capture here for you all. And yes, we are going to have a game. Yay! A game. I feel like I'm on the Muppets right now. Ah! I wish I could put that meme up there. It would be so great, but it would be copyrighted. So here we go. We are going to Towers of Doom, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that this map is all about the bottom lane, so let's see how they're going to play this. I can't wait to see what the bans are, and I just noticed, Toxic, you are on the Nazguls. Holy man, I just totally forgot. I seriously need just a list of rosters here that I could look at constantly and see who's on who. But we're good, and I cannot wait to get into this game, but we are going to go... If I can fix my... Please tell me my screen looks fine to you guys, because it doesn't look fine to me. There we go. Fixed it. OCD problems. But yeah, this is so much fun. So here we go. Going to Towers of Doom. Let's see what the bands are going to bring out for us tonight. With GoldenEye versus Nazguls. GoldenEye is going to have first pick here. Oh, no, wait. No. Yeah, no, I lied. It's just because they're on the left. GoldenEye is the home team, and Nazguls is the away team. But hey, it all is. Yeah, I know you got something to do, Toxic. Good luck on the game, man. Yeah, good luck. Have fun. Let's see where this one brings us. And we got a New York band coming out from the Nazguls. I think that's a great idea for this map because, well, we all know New York can lane like crazy. And yes, a little hyper tonight. I might calm down in a bit. I think it's just like a glucose high or something because I had dinner. Which, by the way, I had paleo chicken wings and veggie sticks for dinner. So, there's that. And a garage band coming out from the LTK GoldenEye. Now, I've played with a couple of these players on and off here and there. I don't know much about the rest of the team, so Everheart and Little God I have experience and play with. Everheart, if I correct and I remember correctly, she is a healer. But look at that. The Nazguls are going after the solo laners. What a great idea here because, dude, those, like, solo laner dual soaking guys on this map could make or break this for them. So, here we go. Another ban. Here we come. And a Brightwing band coming out of GoldenEye. Mimas, they are completely after you. Toxic on his Anubarak. I love it. And a Johanna coming out from GoldenEye. And the Stukov, on Shadowvera. Maybe I'm wrong about Everheart being a healer. I haven't played with her in quite a long time. She was on my Dragons team ever so briefly, into which that Dragons team has now become like 7 Dragons teams. But hey, I'm no longer a dragon. I'm just the person who helps people create teams and cast games. So that's where I'm at. And Jep on his Jaina, and K400 on Mathiel. Love the Mathiel, man. Let's hope that this Mathiel it's killer, just for your sakes. But hey, no bias here. I just love the Mathiel pick. Let's see what GoldenEye is going to ban out here. Go Everheart. You gotta shout out Everheart. You go, girl. Or boy, or they, or them, or whatever pronoun you would like to fill in. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. But an end to win ban coming out, telling you, Mimas, they are completely after you tonight. And another offlane ban coming out of Nazguls. I swear to God, they are completely after that dual soaking position. They do not want to give that away. That is a great strategy for this map because dual soaking can really be the best thing, considering that bottom lane is where the game is at. And in the Zebo, wow. As for that bottom lane push, I guarantee it. Or they're going to double lane. And Everheart on a Phoenix. Way to go. I can't wait to watch more GoldenEye's play during Road to Nexomania and Nexomania. I really would love to see what they have to offer. I'm all for it. Hey, here we go. Last 2 picks on the side of Nazguls. Oh, my brain went mush for a second there. Varian on Nemesis, way to go, and Rhaegar on Mimas. And I know you do play a pretty decent Rhaegar, so let's see what's going to happen. What Little God is going to take here, it's going to have to be a Bruiser or another DPS, or if that Nazguls is going to double soak. So let's see what's going to happen. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have the Lost Vikings. No way. Okay. Hey, RT. Tell me what clan, like what league you're from, and what your battle tag name is, so I know who you are. Because I don't know who RTS or RTS already. Yeah, I don't know who you are. So, but hey, welcome to my channel. My first time streaming Nexomania. I've been streaming RCL for the last 6.5 weeks. So, or casting, streaming, whatever you want to call it. But wow, I think this is going to be a battle of the bottom lane, and these offlaners have their work cut out for them, but it's probably gonna be that Varian versus the Lost Vikings, and Mathiel is just gonna search that map for some kills. But then again, they have a Johanna, so who knows? And what are your predictions? Who do you guys think is going to win this game? This is a best of 3, so who knows? We really need to, be not so prejudicial here. There is our zoom out. There is your talent tree. And I just have to turn on because I was actually playing the other day, y'all. I played for the first time in like weeks the other day. So I had to turn off my casting settings. But there you go. That's better. Because then I could stop calling them the red team.
10 seconds.
Let's see, they're all sitting at their gate except for the Lost Vikings. They're going to go top lane, of course, because you're gonna double soak as the Lost Vikings.
1. Let the
Here we go. And then Nazguls are looking like they're gonna go for that full team push in mid for the first fight, and you got the Lost Vikings splitting off for their dual lane soak. Interesting split. But here's your fight in mid to begin with, and Varian has gone High King's Quest. So this is going to be interesting. Nemesis, what are you going to bring out for me tonight? And the GoldenEyes take a little bit of a beating, but hey, silenced out. K400, you gotta get out, man. Here we go. He does get out. Way to go for getting out. GoldenEye really did a number on you. I'm sorry, man. But here we go. Here comes the split. Interesting split that it looks like Varian is going to go bottom lane. And I'm going to guess that with High King's Quest, he's likely going to go that Twin Blades, because Mathiel is going to deal with those tiny little Vikings up at the top. Here's a good fight going on bottom. Shadowvera, how do you say that name? Sorry. Shadowvera down for the count. And on their camp, we were ready to go GoldenEye for taking that camp. Meanwhile, Nazguls are still soaking out that lane, but getting those camps very important in this game. Great job. Mathiel trying to double soak here. And GoldenEye is slightly higher in soak, but again, early game, anybody's game at this point. You got... So it looks like Nazeebo did go the spider build. He's already got 33 out of his spiders. Not bad. And GoldenEye is... No, sorry. My bad. Nazguls is going for their camp. GoldenEye coming in for the steal with that Johanna. This is always problematic with the Johanna because she can just bounce in there and grab it from you. But here we go. Good fight here. And Varian is down, as is the Rhaegar. And GoldenEye managed to steal that camp, taking 3 down of the Nazguls. But guys, it is anybody's game, and this game is all about the shots on that core. Alright, just checking around the map here. They are taking out this bottom well, very, very quickly because, like I said before, this map is all about this bottom lane. You can win this map on bottom lane push alone because all those shots going in there are detrimental. Rhaegar is getting a free thing up here as Little God stand there that watches him, but no, he's going to poke, and they still manage to get it. And there we go. There are shots fired on 2 towers. All 3 towers are down, and why can't I see there? There it is. So 32 left on Nazgul, 36 left on GoldenEye, and I'm gonna keep screwing up these names tonight because I still have the names of RCL teams in my head, and I keep wanting to call everybody something else. So forgive me ahead of time before I screw things up. And one of Little God's Vikings are down for the count, but hey, it's the last Viking. She's got 3 of them. No big deal. Mima's a little far out, but hey, come back, heal your team! He almost got called out, but this is great. What a great fight. I love you on Rhaegar, but Everhart is just on you so bad. Everhart takes down Rhaegar. That hurt. I feel the hurt for you. But what a great fight so far coming from GoldenEye and the Nazguls. We are at 8 and 7. It is looking like GoldenEye is going to have a slight lead on Soak here. Again, taking their camp. Well, the Nazguls try to regroup here. But one objective coming up on bottom. And you got a little bit of a push on top. Again, our GoldenEye does have 9. They're likely going to hit that 10 first. Here's your fight. Happening. Not much of a fight. But that Johanna is really doing a number for GoldenEye. It was a great tank pick. And Shadowvera able to get that objective without a problem because their team kept Nazguls busy for them. But Nazgul's still trying to hold their own here on bottom. Jaina trying to clean up as best as she can. But he did go Colossus Smash, by the way, not the Twin Blaze in which I was expecting. So, shows what I know about Varian.
Hero slain.
So, there we go. You got GoldenEye already at their 10. You got the Lost Vikings taking play it again. Massive shove coming from this Dukov. You got your, of course, Falling Sword from Johanna. Your Planet Cracker, because why would you take anything else from Phoenix? And Nazeebo went Gargantuan. And here we go. The Nazguls going for their camp. But let's hope for no interrupt here. Good peeling on behalf of Toxic. Ready to go. And the Nazguls also got that top camp. So that gives them a little extra lane pressure there against the Lost Vikings. They are now at their 10s, but here comes a fight on bottom. Acid Plague almost goes down, but gets away because, well, you're a Nazeebo, and that's easy. Just throw some more poison out. Toxic Core down. And one of the Vikings are down as well. We are missing a little bit of what's going on up here, but hey, it's okay. The big fight's down here. But GoldenEye really holding their own, doing a great job of holding off the Nazguls. Nazguls as well, they are holding their own here. It is early game, but there goes the Varian. And Mimaz is gonna go down right here. Ouch! Owie, wowie. But hey, Nazeebo got owned for that one. A great revenge kill on behalf of the Nazguls. And in the Nazguls, we got Warbringer from your Varian. You got Jaina with her Water Elemental. And, sorry, I'm moving it for you. And you got Ancestral Healing from the Rhaegar. Last Rites from that Mathiel. And, of course, as always, Toxic on his Cocoon. Things are a little quiet and eerie on Towers of Doom. Because God knows it needs to be eerie. Good setup in the fog there for GoldenEye. And that fight ended in nothing. Look at that! Nothing happened! Toxic on bottom, trying to push out that Nazeebo. Mathiel rotating back top with only 2 Vikings there. Jaina trying to deal with that little god Viking in the mid. But you got a 3-man versus a 4-man on bottom. A little bit of a mismatched fight. But hey, Jaina's going to come and help out. Maybe they can capture some kills here. Because you got 8 to 3 kills. I think GoldenEye's at level 13. And down goes Phoenix. GoldenEye, or rather, Nazguls might be getting a comeback here. Shadow Vera is down now. Great comeback for the Nazguls. Mima's getting her Ancestral Healing out. Or his, theirs. And the objective is top, but Nemesis is going to try and get some work done on this Nazeebo, but he has the spiders chasing him. He is down in health. He better run quickly. Run, run, run! Get some health. Nazgul's managing to cap that right tower. And are they going to let the GoldenEye get that top tower? I think so. Nope, Jaina got in there for the interrupt. I have been made a liar. Beautiful fight happening here. Everheart is down. And GoldenEye managed to cap that other objective, giving them only 23 shots left on Nazguls. 29 left on the GoldenEyes. Here we go, a beautiful rotate happening from the Nazguls. Rotation happening a little bit from Little God back to that top lane to deal with K400. The K400 is saying, no, I'm gonna move. Meanwhile, another fight happening down here on the bottom camp. The Nazguls are really trying to push this back out. They really need to take this fort back. And I think they will manage this with those zappers. They want it back. They got Nazeebo in the cocoon. Will the team be able to follow up with it? No, Toxic is down from shots by the core. I'm sorry, Toxic. That must have hurt. Here we go. Nemesis still trying to get down a kill here. But He needs some serious follow-up. Oh, I wish that would have happened for you, man. But hey, again, anybody's game, no bias. Again, I'm telling you, I have no bias against this game at all. I'm just... I shouldn't say things. But I love watching Nemesis play. He's just one of my idols. And another Lost Viking down. Acid Plague in a little bit of trouble, but Johanna saves him with her Unstoppable. Nemesis is down, unfortunately. Oh, man. Alright, so here goes another objective. And the Nazguls is a 4v2 here. Or, yeah, 4v2 here. Well, at least a 3v2. Yeah, 3v2. Because I can't count. But Mathiel is down on top. Yes, because I can't count. And this is hurting. They managed to cap another one that leaves 15 shots left on the Nazguls. Here we go. Nazguls are trying to defend this last tower, but Little God, you know, you can't deal with 3 Lost Vikings at one time. Little God caps that objective yet again, and that gives 11 shots left on the Nazguls, and Asmodan, Anubarak, yes. My brain is down again. The GoldenEye are hardcore pushing against these last 2 Nazguls at the bottom. They are trying their best to hold this off. They lose the bottom, and GoldenEye has a good push on that bottom lane, and they are level 18 to 17. And they're going to manage to take that camp. They want those 3 shots going into that core. But again, this map is the map of comebacks, and anything could happen, and it is not over till the fat lady sings. And I have not sung yet, so it is not even close to being over. Nazgul's trying to get their lane back. But GoldenEye is going to hold this steady. They want to push those 3 shots in there. 3 shots is a major win for GoldenEye. And down goes Everheart. Johanna's Unstoppable, just not enough to save her that time. But Toxic trying his best, but he gets pushed and shoved by that lovely Stukov. And Nemesis blinded in the lovely Nezibo bowl stuff, you know. 2 of the Nazguls chasing down that, or sorry, 2 of GoldenEye chasing down that Nazgul, just out of place slightly. But hey, payback on that Nezibo Lord. It's getting chased by that variant, but gets away slightly. But here comes Little God trying to save the day. Nazguls do get that bottom objective, and they are trying for their comeback here. And again, it is the map of comebacks. They do take that other tower, and they get another set of shots off on the GoldenEye's core. They do get their 3 camp here. The Zapper camp may not be able to do much because these front gates are not down yet. But hey, you got the Zapper camp, a way to go. That could be the change that you need to get a new comeback going here. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Hey, my brain hurts. But it's such a good game coming from both of these great teams. Nazgul's going to take their fort on bottom back. And Little God still dealing with K400 on the top. Nazguls get it back. They are getting closer to being even to get to 20. And Nazguls are going to manage to get to 20 just slightly before GoldenEye. See, I told you, map of comebacks. Nazguls, you are just coming back right here. There are the 20s. Great job. Toxic gets out. But he wants back in. He's going to cocoon that Johanna. And they take down that Stukov. Nazguls are in it to win it. They want to take this fight back. And Varian is in a little bit of danger from those lovely spiders. I hate those spiders. But for a quick recap here, we'll watch the rest of this fight. You had Glory to the Alliance on the Varian at his 20. You got Winter Mute from the Jaina. You got the Farseer's Blessing from the Rhaegar. No one could stop death from the Mathiel. And Rewind from Anubarak. And here comes another fight against Little God and a Johanna. They really, really want this comeback, but they're going to have to decide whether they're going to defend or take, and I think they are going a 4 against 5 man to keep them away from here, because Nazguls managed to capture that mid objective. They are going for that bottom one. Varian's down and Nazebo's down. This is still anybody's game, guys. And Nazguls managed to cap yet another objective. They are coming back. They are seriously in this to win this. They want this bad. They are trying to set off their RtN season like lightning here. It is great to watch. GoldenEye still in the fight. It is anybody's game. We are 15 shots left on GoldenEye's core and 11 shots left on Nazguls. Nazguls do manage to get that bottom camp, but they do have a fight in store for them coming. And GoldenEye going for their camp here. The Nazguls, I'm not sure what they want to do here, but nope, GoldenEye ends up leaving their camp to try and defend bottom lane. Because again, bottom lane is where it's at. Location, location, location. Yes, here goes the Nazguls. They distracted GoldenEye, hopefully just enough time to take this camp, and they do manage to take that camp. But GoldenEye almost has all those zappers down. Not sure what is going to happen here, but there's that Stukov in the silence, and Johanna with her unstoppable, and there's that Planet Cracker coming out from the Phoenix, but the Nazguls negate that, and the Nazguls really trying for their epic comeback here. And will we see a rotation? Or no, they get caught out on rotation here. But Rhaegar with his ancestral healing. Great job. Everhart is down. Nazebo is down. Rhaegar's down. Oh wow, one of the Lost Vikings down. This is a great fight here. Another Nazgul down. Wow, and Johanna is down. Wow, guys, that's crazy. You got a 2v1.5. We say 1.5 because, you know, it's just a little Lost Viking over here. And Nazgul's great job going to GoldenEye's side because it is just the Lost Vikings and a healer. They should be able to manage this, but who knows? They do chase off Little God, and Jaina with her elemental out, trying to hold off. There, down goes the Lost Vikings, and Everhart, or sorry, Jep manages to get that objective. Wow, my brain hurts, you guys. Toxic going for theirs. This is a great comeback. Look at that. The shots are even. And here comes 4 more for the Nazguls. Wow, it's so eerily quiet now, you know, after that fight. It's like, shh, nothing happens. Alright, there's a little bit of movement happening on the map. Looks like GoldenEye was trying to see if Nazguls were on that boss camp, but they were not. With GoldenEye with only 7 shots left, Nemesis is going to go down here. That Johanna and her unstoppable can be a killer. So much protection! Nazguls going for their camp, but hey, GoldenEye is coming up behind. Not sure if the Nazguls caught that rotation, but they are in trouble here with GoldenEye, a Planet Cracker coming out from Everhart, Lord DVB taking their camp over, and the Nazguls have a little bit of clear up to do. GoldenEye, way to go, a good job on taking that camp. They are probably going to go for their other camp. Well, maybe just the Lost Vikings will go. Meanwhile, GoldenEye is going to push these zappers as far as they can go. You got the Johanna with her unstoppable jumping on the Nazguls, but nothing seemed to have happened here. And they do take down that bottom tower again. This is 3 shots coming from the GoldenEye. Nazguls are going to have to decide here. Are they going to kill these zappers, or are they going to take this bottom objective? I'm not sure what they're going to decide here, but they are hiding in the smoke here. They do want a
Lay
gank.
claim to yours. Do not.
And when I get better at casting, I might be able to show you what they can actually see. Here comes Varian. He is in because Johanna is trapped in that cocoon. But out she comes with the unstoppable. But hey, another Lost Viking down. But guys, you are getting 3 shots on your core there. Here goes 3 shots down, giving 8 shots left on Nazguls. The Nazguls are in this to win this. They are trying to protect this bottom objective because heck, they want it. And down goes Mathiel. Very interesting fight. And look at that, Nazebo down, another Lost Viking down. But Nazguls has a lot more cleanup to go. They need to come together here. They need to defend this. Johanna with her unstoppable, taking out that Jaina with that Phoenix. Great teamwork on behalf of GoldenEye. But heck, you know what? Mathiel was like, no, I don't want you around, Stukov, you're going down too. But Everhart really having Nemesis chase her down. And meanwhile, Johanna goes down. And the Phoenix is down as well. This is a free objective for Nazguls, and if I were them, I would go up to that boss right now, because this could be the winning boss. And God, if I was on their team, I'd be pinging that like crazy. But good job, K400, going for that boss. You guys have plenty of time to get this without any contesting, because the Lost Vikings won't even get there in time, and no one will Nazebo. Here we go, boss is going down, and this will be your GG shots, guys. This game is going to go to the newly animated Nazguls. That is game 1 of the night. Nazguls take it, and there we go. Way to go, and I will go to the stats page in a second, and we will see what happens here. But hey, the Nazguls take that, no problem. Well, a bit of a problem. They had a lot of work cut out for them. But hey, let's see here. You got your siege damage. Leaders with the Lost Vikings, of course, at 140,000. Holy moly. Holy wowzy zowies. Like even the Zebo at 112. Got the Jaina at 135. And Mathiel 102. Wow, top 4 siege damage. Your top hero damages are coming from that Jaina. 91,000. Way to go, Jep. Excuse me, 84,000 coming from the Nazebo. Yeah, it came down to which team was more focused on playing together in the fights. True, agreed. Your best healing of the night, Gomez at 120,000. Yay! I love your healing. I'm sorry, man. I am biased on that one. I've watched you heal throughout the RCL season 2. I can't wait to continue watching you throughout. Nexomania and Road to Nexomania, your heals are always epic. You are somebody to watch in the healer range. I do love it. 120,000. The numbers just prove it all. Stukov at 42,000 and Johanna at a measly 4131. But hey, she only heals herself, really. But here is your self-healing and shielding. Best coming out of it. The Johanna at 58,000. And your best XP of the game, of course, goes to your Lost Vikings. And while we wait for another game, we'll go over here and see what's happening. Nothing! I will leave you guys with, yeah, what am I going to leave you with? I'm looking for something and I can never find it. How about a little bit of conversation on something very important and dear to my heart? And that is not that. Alright, that's CCL. Alright.
Gather your friends and family and take part in MS Walk 2022 on May 29th.
This is for the MS Walk for Canada. I am doing a fundraiser. Please, my link is in my bio. If you
Where you walk is completely up to you.
Please help us
Whether
find
you
cure.
walk around your neighborhood or at your local park, you will join thousands of Canadians all moving
Canada
forward
has
to create a world free of
cases
MS.
in the world, with 3 new Canadians being diagnosed every day. So it's very, very important for us to find a cure. This disease is horrible. I am wheelchair bound, so hey, my life sucks. But so Sunday, March 29th, we are walking. Well, my husband's walking, pushing me in the chair with the dog, but hey, that's what we're doing. So if you feel so inclined to give, please, my link is in my bio. And I will be doing that fundraiser until the 29th of May. But hey, we are just waiting for the next game to start. So let's go back to this, and yeah, my brain hurts. I just got invited to a game. We are going to be going to Infernal Shrines here. And yeah, there's that. I will get better at this within time. So, Infernal Shrines, guys, any predictions? Who do you think is going to take this game? Because it is best of 3. So, let's see. Who's going to take this game? Is it going to be GoldenEye and we're going to go to 3 games? Or is it going to be the Nazguls and we'll be done for the night and we'll go to an interview? But hey, let's see. I'm super excited to see what this game holds. GoldenEye is such a contender. I have not really seen them play as a whole team. That was a very good game, honestly. I've really enjoyed watching it. Cannot wait to watch them the rest of this season, and I cannot wait for this next game to start. But you still have, the teams have not changed. You still have your Little God, your Shadow Vera, your Lord DVB, Everheart, and Acid Plague pulling in the roster for GoldenEye, and your roster for the Nazguls is still Nemesis, Toxic Core, Mimas, I always say your name wrong, you're gonna have to correct me one of these days, K4000, and Jep. So hey, I am ready. I need to tell them I'm ready so they know they can start, because I'm always slow on that because I'm too busy talking to y'all. But please type in what your prediction is for this game. We are going to Infernal Shrines. And it's not starting yet. Waiting for it to start. There we go. We do have... Why did that not... There we go. I just want to say hello to everybody who is in my channel tonight. I see we have a mix of people in here. Some people I know, some people I don't. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy, grab your popcorn. Let's see what this fight is going to be like. And for our bands tonight, Infernal Shrines. They do get rid of that Dahaka. I was just going to tell you all, I think Dahaka should go because, well, he's a global and, well, Dahaka can kill those damn little minion thingies really, really fast. And I never know what to call them. Let's just call them minions tonight, just for the sake of arguments. And they are getting rid of K4000s. Mathiel. And again, Nazgul's focusing down the offlaners. They have a point to make, clearly. And an Anubarak, Toxic, they got rid of your Anubarak. No more webs for them. You have been target banned. You know, after casting your games at RCL for the last few weeks, I've never seen anybody target ban you, Toxic, so that's the first time I've seen that come out. But Mima's on their Brightwing. Great lock in there for this map. Laughing. Toxic got target banned. A Diablo and a Tychus coming out from GoldenEye. This is going to be an interesting game, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between.
The crusade calls.
And Toxic taking out that Johanna, dusting off his Joe.
I'm here to help.
And of course, Jeb on your lovely Jaina. You know, as a caster, these bans seem to take forever, but I know when you're playing the game, it's like a panic mode. And they're taking out Nemesis Varian. Wow. 3 people target banned in one game. Very interesting. I do know you guys have other things in your back pocket, but hey, it's all good. Stukov being target banned from Nazguls. They just didn't want to deal with that silence on this map, did they? Oh, Everheart, Junkrat, I love you, girl. A girl after my own heart. I love Junkrat. He is my main DPS now. Like, just absolutely love Junkrat. I would love to see what you have to bring. I'm pretty sure I've seen you play a Junkrat before, but girl, love you, Junkrat. Shout out to you. And Shadow Vera on the Malfurion. What is Nazgul's answer to this going to be?
Victory
A
for the
Sylvanas
Forsaken.
coming out from Nemesis and a Thrall on K4000. And y'all, did you ever notice that that thing spins like counterclockwise, the blizzard symbol? It's really funny. I just noticed it. I've been playing HOT since like beta, like, well, alpha really, but it's the first time I noticed that it spins counterclockwise. Things you notice when you're a caster. And a Chen coming out from Little God. Wow. Oh, this is going to be an interesting game, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. Very, very interesting game. Indeed. Look at all that interrupt on GoldenEye side. This is going to be crazy. My worry here would be the Nazguls with that Sylvanas and deadening all those towers. But hey, who knows? Anybody's game. It hasn't even started yet. So, if you have a prediction, put it in the chat room. Tell me what you're going to predict for this game. Who's going to take it, GoldenEye or Nazguls? Woohoo. And yes, tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time when I'll be casting LTK's Bronze Brawlers versus RCL's Bob, our best of buddies.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Here we go. And alright, so it looks like you're gonna get again. Nazguls are gonna do their 5-man push mid.
The battle begins in 10
And
seconds.
GoldenEye looks like it's gonna be a 4-1
5, 4,
split. So this should be
3,
interesting.
2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Junkrat and his bombs. I love it.
Did I drop something?
Yes, you dropped something. Oh, I love Junkrat. Where are my homies? Comes the fight in mid. Nemesis getting slammed, but gets out. Acid Plague getting out, and Lord just getting out by the skin of their teeth. But hey, I called that way too soon. I'm just seeing all the damage happening all at once. Thrall and Chen going toe-to-toe at top. And here comes the fight on the bottom lane. Johanna pulling people in for the damage, but no kills as of yet. Nazgul's already at level 2. GoldenEye trailing slightly, but hey, anybody's games. The Nazguls are going to go for these camps quite quickly, and with a Sylvanas, it shouldn't be hard. Toxic is going to zone for them, hopefully not dying. But hey, He's being chased by 3. Way to go. GoldenEye chasing down that Johanna. You did displace her. Great job. But so far, nothing major really happening. Acid Plague trying to go for this camp. Getting some help from the lovely Junkrat on Everheart. Junkrat. Oh, God, I love Junkrat. I'm gonna say that all game. Everheart is going to get taken down. Acid Plague, the Jaina is chasing. No, she said, forget it. I'm not going for that one. Alright, so we got level 4 happening for the Nazguls, and still a level 3 on GoldenEye. And again, Thrall versus Little God on the top. K4000 is in it to do God's work up there. And there you go, you got Nemesis detonating the towers so they could just beat them down. Acid Plague hoping to come in for the interrupt, but they do manage to get down one of the firing towers. Anybody else miss when those things had only a limited amount of like ammo in it? Like, just saying. But Nazguls do get that bottom camp. Thrall rotating to that top camp. And you do got a top objective, so very important here to get something pushing in a lane before that objective so you can take all those minions and get the lovely Punisher. Leaving GoldenEye down bottom to clean that lane. Everybody seemed to have hearth on the Nazgul side. Moving to that top camp because, hey, gotta get it quick because you need to get a start on this objective. But Little God is going to go up there and start already. And here comes the rotation. But the Nazguls do not rotate together. It looks like they're going to give it up and just take lanes. That is also another way to play this very first objective. Because after all, if not all your team is there, it's pointless to take this team fight. So, great move on their part. They are going to go for this bottom fort instead. Because, hey, they have Sylvanas and she's just as good as a Punisher. Deaden that tower down and take it away. And here you go. The GoldenEyes are clearly going to take that objective, and the Nazguls have no qualms about it. They are rotating on Little God, and they do take her down. And here we go. Sylvanas again managing to help do some damage here. Her D should be back up at any second now. But they're not even caring about that top objective. They really want these forts down. And with that deadened down, they pretty much can just wail on this, no problem. And the minions will finish that off. Nazguls getting out safely. They are going to retreat to take out this Punisher on top. And the Punisher is almost half down anyway, so hey, jump on the tank, no problem at all. Johanna can take it. Nazguls will kill that Punisher. Meanwhile, the GoldenEyes are taking the Nazguls camp. And it is 2-0 for the kills, if y'all are paying attention. But the Nazguls are saying, hey, you want to take our camp? We're going to go take yours because, hey, why not? And here's GoldenEye having to rotate to their camp. Chen clearing the bottom lane. There's a camp going mid towards the Nazguls fort. But the Nazguls are just going to do their thing because they got Sylvanas. And Sylvanas is just going to deaden every tower she comes up against. But here's GoldenEye. They're going to rotate on the Nazguls. Toxic in trouble because he rotated the wrong way. But hey, he gets out. Good job, Toxic. That was an oopsie. I forgot that our towers weren't down yet. But Diablo is down. And that's a level 9 for the Nazguls against a level 8 for the GoldenEye. Nazguls going to that mid to just clean that up because, you know, they haven't really lost a whole lot here. All the towers are on, like, up on the bottom, pretty much up on the mid, and while they lost their top wall. But hey, again, it's early game. It's anybody's game. We will see what happens here. You do got your level 10s on the Nazguls. Here's your fight happening in mid. You got your Wailing Arrow from the Sylvanas, you got your, of course, Falling Sword, always from the Johanna if you play her right, Blink Heal from the Brightwing, Earthquake from the Thrall, and the Water Elemental on that Jaina, as always, because I've never seen Jep go anything else. But Toxic is on that camp on bottom for the Nazguls. GoldenEye is having to rotate to hopefully clear this lane out. And they are trying for their 10s. That is what GoldenEye is currently doing. They want to soak. They need their 10s. Hopefully they get them before the next objective, which should not be a problem. They're very, very close. Passive soak should get them to 10. And there, they got their 10s. Yay! Go GoldenEye, go Golden. Yeah, I know. I'm crazy tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Chen popping that Lilvery barrel problem thingy that I can't stand. But here we go. You got Sylvanas, of course, that dead in that tower for a second to get her teammates out. K4000 in a little bit of trouble, but manages to get out because heck, Brightwing, Blink Hill for the win. And they are forcing a 5-man rotation from GoldenEye. GoldenEye, you have Wandering Keg coming from Chen. Of course, we just seen that. Twilight Dream from the Malfurion. You got, of course, Lightning Breath from the Diablo. And Rocket Ride. Love you, girl, for going Rocket Ride on the Junkrat. And the Odin on Tychus. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. But here's Nazguls taking their camp again. They want to get this camp quickly. Toxic is going to go start that objective on bottom. GoldenEye having to readjust a little bit. They are wanting to clear out their lanes so they can get the ready for this objective or to defend the objective. But the Nazguls are quite prepared here. And here comes the Junkrat. Absolutely love him. Poke, 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 poke. Love it, love it, love it. I love his little laughs too. It always makes me giggle. Even when I play him, I laugh. You know, he's the only hero that I don't press random buttons with. It's hilarious. I just pop traps at the wrong time sometimes. But here we go. Nazguls repositioning because they're going to grab that camp too. But Junkrat is aware that they are going to poke that, but the Nazguls do manage to cap that. They do also get that bottom objective, and they have the Frozen Punisher, which is going to deaden that bottom tower, or keep rather, quite nicely. GoldenEye is repositioning just a little slightly. Here comes the Junkrat. Gotta love him. Oh, I love Junkrat. For all my homies. There's your Frozen Punisher, freezing the front gates. And with the help of Sylvanas, this would, well, shouldn't be too much trouble for Nazguls to get this down. The Frozen Punisher has another leap coming, I guarantee it. There's your other leap. But Chen is on K4000, pushing him away. But here's the Blink Heal coming from that Brightwing. Or, well, at least the heal, because she's Zed. But hey, they do take down that Diablo. This is a very good fight. And the blue team's core, or the GoldenEye's core, is under attack here with all 5 of the Nazguls there. The Diablo coming back up in 3 seconds. This could be dangerous for the Nazguls. They may be overstaying their welcome, but nope, 29, and it's down because I didn't look at the numbers on the core. So that is 2, and I gave the points to the wrong team, guys. I am so sorry, and I will update that. I'm sorry, I gave one team to GoldenEye and not to the Nazguls. So Nazguls, my apologies for that. I totally screwed up the score screen on that because I pressed the S instead of the D. But hey, that is 2-0 for the Nazguls, who will take tonight's game. And if y'all stay tuned, I will get an interview with them. But before I go and get that, here are your stats for the night. You got your siege damage, the leader, of course, on the Sylvanas at 56,000. And, of course, Sylvanas also leading the pack on your hero damage at 22,000, because that was a really quick game. And you got your heals coming from Brightwing in the lead at 39,000. Your self-healing coming from that Chen at 17,000. Thrall at 16. And your XP leader of the night is Chen. Way to go. I will leave you guys with the stats while I go and find us an interview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have Nemesis, the captain of Nazguls, and if you guys have been following my stream, I have interviewed him so many times now.
I was just about to say it's been pretty often now.
It's been pretty often lately because, well, we just completed RCL Season 2, and, well, we haven't fully completed it, but the Nazguls are in the lead there, and they are looking like in the playoffs they might actually take that game. So that's that on the RCL. And let's focus on this game tonight. Oh, wow, Nemesis, the first game, I thought you guys were going to lose. How did you guys pull that out? And again, before we even get into that, I want to apologize that I screwed up the scroll screen on my Twitch. I gave the point to GoldenEye and not to you guys, so I'm sorry. I meant to go over to you guys, but I pressed the wrong button.
No worries, no worries. I didn't even notice. I was too busy on talking to the team.
I know you're not gonna notice till you rewatch the game, so I'm sorry.
No worries at all. So to go back to your question, honestly, I feel like we always have a fighting chance. Especially a map like Towers of Doom.
Yes.
Like we've come back from like a 20-1 victory, and so I always have to go through and rethink the map. I'm like, where can we gain advantage? How can we come back? And I trust in my team. I mean, I know these guys can execute, so I come up with the game plan and they execute it flawlessly. I tell them, hey, we need to do this, and they do it. So I give it to them. I give that crazy comeback to them.
Yeah, you guys had an amazing comeback. That was really great. I could not believe it. And how did you feel tonight? You got target banned, and as did Toxic. Like wow, I was not expecting that, right? Like, and I mean, they target banned your Varian. I do realize that you have a heck of a lot of DPSers in your back pocket, but I mean, they went after the Varian who played the game before. So how did you feel about that?
So it was pretty funny. So that was the first time I've actually ever brought Varian out in any competitive stance. And the only reason why I did is because of his level 13 Shattering Throw. It's huge counter to Phoenix, and it's somewhat counter to Joe. I mean, it's tough to time it, but it's huge. And so they were like, "Hey, just go for it." I was like, "Are you sure, guys?" They're like, "Go for it." And so I hope for the best, and the way it worked was incredible. I mean, all the follow ups from it was fun.
Yeah. I mean, your team's talking in the Twitch channel. They do realize that they can all join HOTS 3 in CCS. You're welcome to join in on this interview conversation. You guys, I would love to hear from you if you want to pop in here, say something. You guys
Yeah, they have the channel. Yeah, if they want to pop up.
You guys have the channel. Pop on in. I would love it. I've been. I don't know. I'm actually becoming a little bit of a fan of the Nazguls here. Just watching you guys play. I am not biased. I'm not trying to say, like all hail the Nazguls here, but I've been able to watch you for the last couple of weeks because if anybody's looking at my Twitch channel, I do have a plethora of RCL games to watch. But it's been great to watch you guys and see the different play styles that you guys been pulling out. And like, I was actually expecting GoldenEye to win that game. Like, I was thinking going into it, I'm like, oh, we're going to go to a 3-game night, aren't we? Right? And then it changed. Like, how, like, you guys just brought it so together to just lay waste to them tonight. Like, how do you do that? As coming from an old captain of a team, like, I don't captain the team anymore, but I can never pull my team together like that. So, do you want to give some inspiration to the smaller teams that are struggling to pull things out? Like, what can you say to them to help them improve their game or to turn things around when things look horrible?
Well, so for one, I feel extremely lucky. I stumbled into Timeless Graveyards and then stumbled on top of that into a great group of guys. It's like playing with friends. I mean, we get frustrated with each other, but if we're tilted or if something's lacking, we all speak to each other, and that's huge because we all lift each other up, even in moments when we're not like playing our best. We especially me, I force my way to give inspiration and try to get these guys going, and not give up. It's not always just about comms. It's like just playing in sync with another team or playing with your guys and just being in sync and understanding what this player is going to do, what their playstyle is. I feel like it's hugely impactful on top of comms. I mean, comms are huge. Comms. I know our one of our players, Memius, he casts our games please, anybody that's like, hey, how do they do it? Feel free to listen into my comments. I'm the shot caller. My team corrects me. They like, hey, we shouldn't do this sometimes. And I feel like it's a game of chess. HOTS is a game of chess, and it's this captain versus that captain on shot calls, and it's just it's fun. I mean, I kind of went on an off tangent, but it's very fun because when you start playing with these guys and you start understanding how they're playing, and you can feel when they're on a hot streak. You tell them, hey, keep going on that hot streak, and it's just great to see.
Yeah.
After all the practices we've done to come this far.
Yeah. So do me a favor. It's Mimias, or how do you say his name? Because I keep screwing it up.
It's Mimius. So
Mimius. Okay,
it's funny. So somebody goes,
Okay.
one of our team's loan. He's actually not here today. He calls me Mem or Nims, and he calls Mims Mims. So he always gets confused. So it's Mims and Nims.
Yeah, I the whole game I'm screwing up his name, but I have watched his healing throughout RCL, and I'm hoping to be able to cast more of you guys throughout Nexomania as well. I seen your game come up, and I was like, oh, I'm casting that, right? Like I kind of expecting to see like a certain performance that of you guys do make for really good entertainment, and I always screw up your name, so hey.
Wait, hold on. I think. Is it best 2 out of? I thought it was best 2 out of 3.
It was. Are we going to win another game?
I thought it might be a third map. I'm. Hold on.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh, Scoop Dog. No, that's not it. Oh, we might be going to another game. I thought it was best 2 out
Lil
of
God's
3.
messaged me. Yeah, I thought it was best 2 out of 3
I was
next
told from
for road
Raka
to
this
next
morning
week.
that it was best 2 out of 3. So I'm like, well, you guys won 2 games. That means it's over, right? like I know you guys can't play the third for fun, but
yeah, it is. I think looking at the tournament, it is. I think it is best 2 out of 3.
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's why I'm like, we're done. I'm like, yeah. Like nobody said anything in here, and we started losing LTK members out of the chat. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been a ride to watch you guys. Like really, like I've really enjoyed it. I'm really excited for your Road to Nexomania season and your Nexomania season. So I'm hoping to get to cast more of you guys. So everybody stay tuned to watch more of the Nazguls in the coming Nexomania season, because this is only the first week. Like wow, we're literally like overlapping RCL and Nexo. I'm gonna be so exhausted by the end of all this. But
well, so one last thing. If you're able to cast, we're still scheduling our game for next week. But if you're able to cast, it's definitely it's going to be a tough one. Heartstuck Group, we actually played the playoffs last week, and they actually knocked us out of the NGS playoffs. So this is a rematch for us. So we're hoping to.
And that's your game against who next week?
Heartstuck Group. So it'll be against them, and then we have a bye week 3. So I'll be sure to shoot out the schedule in there. But I think that's going to be a thriller.
Hey man, you keep it at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and you've probably got me casting your game. I'm not a big fan of late games, okay? We've all figured
Same here. Same here. When I came into the league, I'm like, what? 10 o'clock games? But then I was like, okay, everybody's, kind of like on different coasts. It's tough, but definitely earlier games are better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely up to casting more of your games if you guys can get them at 8 p.m. or even earlier. I'm all for it. Sign me up. Like
awesome.
It's kind of one of those things.
I honestly, I think we're undefeated with you casting too. I think you're a good luck charm.
I might be your good luck charm.
Yeah, I think so.
No bias here, right? Oh man, that is freaking hilarious. So yeah, let's guys. I will be casting tomorrow night, 9 p.m. It is LTK's Bronze Brawlers versus RCL's Bob. Okay, best of buddies. I'm just gonna always call them Bob. But yeah, tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. We will be on here live streaming it for you. But thank you all for coming out tonight, and we will see you tomorrow.